Welcome to German History with a German accent. My name is Wolf, W-O-L-F, just like the animal. And in this video I'm speaking about Alfred Jodl. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Alfred Josef Ferdinand Jodl was born as Alfred Josef Baumgärtler on May 10, 1890 in Würzburg as son of Johannes Jodl and Theresa Baumgärtler. His parents got married in the year 1899 after his father had left the military, and from that point on, Alfred took his father's last name. After he finished school in 1910, Jodl joined the 4th Field Artillery Regiment. The next 2 years he spent at the war school in Munich and was promoted to the rank of lieutenant after he returned to his unit. In World War I, his unit participated in the Battle of Saarburg, where Alfred Jodl got wounded in his thigh in August 1914. He was able to return to the troops in March 1915. And in the year 1916, Alfred Jodl was promoted to the rank of 2nd lieutenant and was transferred to the Eastern Front, where he commanded an artillery battery, before he was transferred as a general staff officer back to the Western Front. During World War I, he was awarded both classes of the Iron Cross. In the interwar period, he stayed on in the German army, at this point called Reichswehr, where he served in a light artillery regiment and was promoted to the rank of captain in the year 1921. In the year 1924, he was commanded in the Ministry of the Reichswehr and was transferred 3 years later as a staff officer into the 7th Bavarian Division. On February 1st, 1932, he was promoted to the rank of major. In June 1935, he was named commander of the Department of Country Defense in the Wehrmachtsführungsamt, Wehrmacht Leading Department. On August 1st, 1935, he was promoted to the rank of colonel. During the Blomberg-Fritsch affair, the Wehrmacht was reorganized. Alfred Jodl became the new commander of the Wehrmachtsführungsamt, and Wilhelm Keitel became his new superior. After a brief troop command, Alfred Jodl was brought back to this position on August 23, 1939. When World War II broke out, the High Command of the Army planned the Poland campaign. Due to the fact that the High Command of the Army was very skeptical towards Operation Weserübung, which was the code name for the offense into Denmark and Norway, the High Command of the Wehrmacht planned that offense. Under Jodl's command, also the West Campaign and the operations in Northern Africa were planned. After the West Campaign was successfully completed, Alfred Jodl was promoted to the rank of General of the Artillery. In the following time, Alfred Jodl's new assignment was to plan Operation Barbarossa, which was the code name for the Soviet campaign. During the Soviet campaign, Hitler and Jodl repeatedly argued about the operations, especially in the summer offense in 1942, where German troops advanced into the southern Soviet Union towards Stalingrad and the Caucasus region. Alfred Jodl was convinced that the German troops were too weak to accomplish their objectives. Due to these continuous clashings, Adolf Hitler planned to replace Alfred Jodl with Friedrich Paulus as soon as he had captured Stalingrad. But as we all know, that didn't work out. Despite the conflicts between him and the dictator, Alfred Jodl officially only spoke highly about Adolf Hitler and was promoted to the rank of Colonel General on January 30th, 1944. He was also present during the assassination attempt on Adolf Hitler on July 20th, 1944, where he was lightly injured. On May 6th, 1945, Alfred Jodl was awarded the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross before he had to sign the unconditional surrender of the German forces in the Western Allied headquarters only a day later. After his superior, Wilhelm Keitel, was arrested, Jodl was in charge of the High Command of the Wehrmacht. And on May 23, 1945, he also was arrested. During the Nuremberg war trials, Alfred Jodl was tried for the following points: participation in a common plan or conspiracy for the accomplishment of a crime against peace, planning, initiating, waging wars of aggression and other crimes against peace, participating in war crimes, crimes against humanity. And he was found guilty in all 4 points. His sentence, which was a death sentence, was viewed critically by some of the Allies. Nevertheless, it was carried out on October 16, 1946, where he was executed by hanging.